All right, we're gonna keep moving along here. It's day 29 of building a log cabin for Mom. If you guys are new around here, we are moving Mom out of the city. We're building her a log cabin up here in the country, and we're over halfway through. We started this project 29 days ago, and we're only counting the days that we come down here and actually do any work. We're not gonna probably get that much done today. We're just coming out of all that rain I was telling you guys about. Now we got the rain really picked up, and now the temperature yesterday was 70. Today it's dropping to the 50s, like barely 50s, and then we have even some heavy freezes coming up during this next week. So I hope you guys aren't getting out in that garden too soon. You're gonna cause problems for yourself. A lot of what we do here is planting by the moon cycles, and also watching the soil temperatures, okay? So, and also using Clyde's garden planner. So if you guys haven't got one of those, you can check out offgridwithdougandstacy.com for that and other cool things that we like to do, and articles that we wrote and all that kind of stuff. But Clyde's garden planner is pretty cool, and it helps a lot of people get a jump start on their crops for the year. So, all right, so here we go. What are we on? Row 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna try to work around this way. We're not gonna really probably lift the logs up too much today. There's a lot of sinkage. The ground's just way too wet. We probably got about 4 or 5 inches of rain, and it hasn't had a chance to dry up. So we're gonna try to do some of the short logs we have here, cut up some short stuff, bring them in here by the old mussels, and we'll see how long we can get out of Gary today. So he's even here today with his fancy old winter hat. See that? You know it's cold if Gary whips out the old ear protectors. Come on, you got to bend, Gary.
What?
I thought you were gonna break in the last one. You're bending so hard. You look like Gumby. Remember? Uh-oh, we're showing our age. Remember Gumby?
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting on it. We're gonna try to get these rows down. And in case you guys were wondering, that foam, we put those in between all the logs that join together. There's a seam there, obviously, and to cut down on the light and the air and stuff that can get through there. Then you put the foam in there, and then when you seal it all up, it just helps protect it and to cut down on drafts and, you know, light. You know, that's probably one of the weak spots of a log cabin, but other than that, once you seal those up good, it's, you know, great. A great R value. It's great in the summertime. It's great in the wintertime. We really enjoyed living in our log cabin that we built for the last decade. So, all right, that's enough. Back to the old days, Gary.
Like the new days better.
Using those muscles. Did you eat your spinach? Oh! Nice and easy, Gary. That's what we like. Book them, Dano.
Look good.
Just kind of working our way over with the small pieces here. So while Gary's working on this next little small piece that goes right next to the window, I'm ahead of him drilling in these corners so I can put the foam in, and then we're just going to glue and work our way around here. And we're probably going to start chiseling out that control box for the lights and the fans. So if you guys hang tight, I'll show you how that's going to go in. A lot of you guys had questions about that on the last video. So you will be ready to lay that heavy one by yourself. Now if you need a hand with that one, Gary, you let me know. I'm here for you. Alright, glue that one down good. foam in here. All right, I want to capture this heavy haul here, Gary. Come on, you're hurting your back here. Don't lift so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's all about the handle. If you don't have the handle, you can't do it. Nice.
Beautiful.
Just like you, Gary.
Yeah, right. Old and ugly, gray, bald.
No, Gary, they love you. We love you, Gary. Of course, lunch was perfectly perfect. Can't go wrong with taco any day. And also all the good conversation that we have as we're eating. So now we're back at it. Get some glue down, screw off this edge right here. Gary's over there prepping it. And I learned this little trick from the comment section down below. Are you ready? The guy says, why are you wasting all your time cutting those every time? Just take the one off you already cut and put it on the new one. Ooh, that's some pretty good thinking. Now what we'll do is we'll test it and we'll see how long I can actually use it before it gets so gooed up at the end that it doesn't work good for me. But for right now, that was a good tip. This wind is something else. Windy, windy, windy. All right. That was a pretty quick changeover, wasn't it? I like to get that box here at the end really good and glued up so it really gets stick down there, and then I'll run another screw right down the top there. So give her some good security. Time to go get the log now. Gary's gonna need help carrying this one. Had to help Gary with this one. Now that other one was about as max he could carry by himself. So we had to make sure we give him a hand with this one here. All right. Ready? Nice. That's really nice, Gary. It's really nice. Level and screw. Now we're gonna get that last window buck in. Only one buck to go. We had some technical difficulties we were waiting out there. Today it seems like a good day to get on it. All right.
Blame it on me, I did it.
No worries, no worries. It's a team. But it was all his fault. Somebody even actually emailed me, and they want to know why are we routering, putting that router joint at the end of these logs on this end here. And that is so when we put these window bucks in, right now we put them in backwards so we can use them as a guide. But we're going to turn these over when we get it done and put these guides in the grooves, right? And that's going to allow the window to stay put as the logs are shrinking and swelling and doing their thing. With the weather changes and because these are green, that's what that's for. So you'll see as we put this together, I'll show you later on, I just wanted to touch base on it, but that's what it's for. We have to put those router joints in there in the window bucks and the ends here, and then that'll just you know, you ever been to somebody's house and they you go to open the window and it's like it might be at your house, and that just means water and stuff like that gets behind the window frame and it causes the wood back there to swell, and then that's what pinches that like that. So this will give it a little room to breathe. Which is a little fat. That's what it was. Gary, don't you remember how we did it? You got to do the, yeah. Oh, that window's getting a little high for you. Woo!
Let me get up my wood mallet.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Remember that one, Gary? Yep. Well, we used to jump on the beds at I had a friend's house, so we would jump on the beds in the house, and we had that song, and we'd be kicking each other, flying across the room, smashing into the walls.
And he's giving away his age.
Oh, that's a oldie but goodie. Love it. Oh, I'm not kidding. We go flying across the room, smashing into the walls. We'd be getting in trouble, but man, we were having so much fun. All right, looks like we gotta go start lifting up logs. And looks like the ground is dried up with this brutal wind all morning. So we might get this whole side done here. So let's see how it goes. Telling them that's about the last row I can see you. You're gonna even have to have a stepping stool to give me the hand signals. I'm only good for one row past that, so we're moving up.
One more row, I'd be up for me.
Yeah.
The corner's ready to go.
Corner is ready to go. So our big debate right now is if we're gonna run a channel along these logs up here and then drill in a couple up there, or are we gonna just drill in here and try to hit the hole every time we go up on the layers? Leave a comment down below and let us know what your thoughts. Here's the suggestions. We're gonna channel out along these logs here as we go up and run the wire in there, which means we'll just have to drill straight through here, meet up to the box, put an elbow or some kind of way, go in at an angle, we'll figure that out. Or put the box in, drill the hole, measure over, and each row just drill the hole and come in from the ceiling like we're doing.
And screws will not hit that because there's no screws in this thing. It will ride on the outside of the log. It just got to stay loose.
Yeah, in case you're wondering about screws, like he said, no screws are going to go into there, so it won't hit any wires or anything. So leave a comment down below, all you guys who always leave comments.
We love them.
So we can get your ideas on it. But you better hurry up about it, because we're moving pretty quick.
We are?
Yeah. I mean, not compared to some people saying, but I think we're moving right along. So what we're going to do right now is just kind of hit a couple of these holes, and then that'll give us some room to work. However we finish from there on, we'll just see how it goes. Worry about all that.
A little deeper. That's good. That's what we want.
What do you want me to do here? Go over here maybe?
Yeah. Go with that.
That's it. Just be bouncing around now, Skippy. Gonna get hurt. Memories of chopping down all these electric boxes. Yeah, you floated quite a bit in there, actually. You floated. You're the fix-it man?
Get the big chunks out of there.
Huh?
I should get some of those big chunks out of there. Big ones out of there?
I think so. Wanna give her a whirl?
Need to do.
Doing some fine detail work there. The girls came down now. They're yelling at Molly. Molly's off in the woods chasing something.
They want to remodel the place already?
Yeah, they're talking about where stoves are going, how this is gonna go.
And we're just trying to worry about putting logs up.
Yeah, he just wants to get this light switch in. We're getting there though.
Alright, try her out, Doug.
Let's try it now. Oh my goodness. That is some slight perfection. Alright, so don't forget to leave your comment down below. Are we going to drill in right here and then just continue on up, or should we come in through the side? And you guys have till the next video, or you know, a day before we start working on this again, to leave those comments so we can evaluate the situation. Ah!
Just leave it in.
Never get it out. Well, that's a wrap. Day 29. The girls came down here and then we started talking and then we just said, well, we're gonna quit now. So they're a bad influence on us. Golly, they didn't help us all day and they came down here and stopped us from working.
No.
Yeah, so you guys come back on the next day. We're on day 30, so 1 month in, you'll see how far we got. Probably Stacy and I will be tackling these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs. That'll complete that next row, and then we'll be off to the races to the next one. And you guys got to come back too, because we're going to be putting some kind of boom system together for lifting up the logs. We're noticing that we're going to have a problem on the back over here by the creek. All right, so stay tuned for that. It could get a little tricky. So that's it. Thanks for coming by the build, Mom. If you're watching, got another row done. And we got that window buck put in. And so this is where the buck stops. The buck stops here. Offgridwithdougandstacy.com.
Going off grid with Doug and Stacy.